Hello Dollface, it's Kat here and we are in my kitchen right now, which is not a usual place for me to be. We know I'm usually in the makeup room, but something you guys don't know about me is I love hosting parties. I love making cute treats and I love Halloween themed everything. And I may have been watching a little bit too much of the Curious Creations of Christine McConnell, so I was super inspired to do like a creepy cute Martha Stewart segment on the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make Oreo ball monster truffles. These are super easy to do. They're only like 3 ingredients. You're going to need some cream cheese, some chocolate melts, and some Oreos. Now I chose the red velvet Oreos for this because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have them like gross and red and gooey in the center instead of the normal black. So we're gonna go in with the red velvet ones, and then on top of that you may need just some things to decorate. So I got some cute little eyeballs and some sprinkles. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your Oreos and you're going to start crushing them in a bag. So I like to put them in a Ziploc bag and roll them out with a rolling pin. Now if you have a food processor, this will literally cut your time in half, but I don't have one of those, so this is the way I do it. The food processor will just crush them up really fast, but the rolling pin works just as well. So you just want to crush them up until they're nice and mealy so you can mix them up. So now that our Oreos are all crushed up, you're going to pour them in a mixing bowl. Make sure to get all the crushed Oreos out. You want as much product as you can. And then you're going to take your cream cheese and you're just going to open that up. And you're going to plop it in there. Once you have your cream cheese and the Oreos in the bowl, you're going to start mixing it up. Now you want to make sure that you have just washed your hands clean because you're going to be using those to mix them with. If you don't feel comfortable with using your hands, you can wear gloves, or also you can use a spoon. It is just a lot harder to get it all mixed together with all that. But I just like to go in with my hands. I make sure they're freshly washed and I just go in and mix it all together. And I just kind of crunch method so they all like get in, and you want to keep mixing until everything is just completely solid. You basically want to keep mixing until the white starts turning into the red. So you just keep going in. It feels really ooey gooey and funny, but you just keep mixing it until it is completely a solid. This is basically what we're looking at. It's not the prettiest, but it's all melted together. It kind of just looks like a gory blood scene right now. Now I just have a pan with some parchment paper on it, and we're gonna start rolling these into little balls and placing it on the parchment paper. Basically, like if you ever made like a snickerdoodle cookie or anything, you want that size of a ball shape. You want enough for someone to get a treat, but there's enough to go around for multiple little monster balls. And you just keep rolling them out until you have enough. Now that your hands kind of look like a murdery scene, you want to go wash them off real quick and be right back. Hands are clean from all the evidence, and we are going to take our little balls of monsters and we're going to set them in the freezer to harden for a little bit so we can dip them in the chocolate later with no problem. And I'm going to leave those in the freezer for about 30 minutes and we'll move on to the next step. So it's been about 30 minutes and these are completely ready to move on to the next step. So you want to make sure they're just enough, like you can pick them up and they don't squish in your hand basically. That's what you want to look for. So sometimes they don't even take like that long, but just watch them. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to start taking our candy melts and we're going to put them in a microwavable safe bowl and we're going to start heating them up in the microwave to get them nice and melted. So you're just going to pour them into your bowl. And a little secret for helping them kind of melt better in the microwave is to pour a little bit of canola oil in there, because it helps it keep it smooth but also melt easier. You don't want to do too much, just a little bit. So we've got our stuff and we're gonna put them in the microwave. Put them in there. Make sure you got a spoon so you can stir it. And you're gonna actually put it on defrost, because that will help it melt smoother and evenly, and it won't like burn your chocolate. So and you just kind of want to check it every couple of minutes to half a minute, just to kind of make sure it's melting properly and like it's not clumpy, because no one wants clumpy chocolate to dip in. Like, no one wants that. It's really awful. Just want to go and stir it a little bit, check on it, get it melty, make sure it's not clumping up. And you just kind of want to keep repeating that over and over again as you melt your chocolate. See how it's getting nice and ooey and gooey? You want to keep doing this until it's completely smooth and all of your chocolate is completely melted. Say it literally needs like maybe like 20 more seconds in there, not even. I'm just gonna eyeball it, make sure I'm checking on it. But literally it's only been like a minute and a half and this is already melting. So this is probably a better brand than what I'm used to using. I don't know, I got it from a craft store instead of Walmart this time. But it's melting really fast, so that is nice. There we go. Oh, that is perfectly melted. That is what we're looking for. Like, yeah, there's a few bumps in there, but it's gonna be okay for this because they're monsters. And yeah. Now we're just gonna start taking our little ball. So now we're gonna take our little balls and we're gonna start putting them in the chocolate and coating them through. Just getting a nice even coat. Now, since these are monsters, you can be a little bit more messy with this process. And it doesn't have to be as even. And then I'm just gonna set it back down onto the parchment paper. Now, because the candy melt hardens fast, you just wanna start applying your accessories before it gets hard in there. So, just have your eyeballs ready to go. This guy's just gonna be like a Mike Sully and have one in his eye right there. And then we'll give him a little bit of sprinkles on top, just for some extra color. And you're just gonna keep doing these until you get a full monster set. So go, lift up, dip in your chocolate, set him down, and decorate. I think I want this guy to be like a three-eyed monster. Oh yeah, he's a cutie. Yeah, you just want to keep messing around and decorating until you've got them all completely covered. I think this guy wanted to have like one big eye and one little eye. This is just really fun and you can be as creative as you want with these little guys. You're just your own little monsters. Some don't even have to be monsters if you don't want them to be. They can just have Halloween sprinkles. You just get to play around and have fun with it. That's what I love about these, because you could do these in any color for any season in any way. Just decorate it the way you want. And I think that's so great. I love easy treats, because literally this was like, what, 3 steps and you got a delicious, yummy treat to serve all your friends and guests over at any of your Halloween parties. Like, literally so perfect. I want just a pure Mike Wazowski without any sprinkles. Oh my god, I love it. I love him. Oh my god. Maybe I'll watch Monsters Inc. after this. I was gonna watch Hocus Pocus, but like, now that I'm making a tiny little like army of different Mike Wazowskis, I need like all the Mike Wazowskis in my life. We'll do a little 2-eyed guy with some sprinkle hair. I just love it because they're like little slime monsters. And then you have all your little monsters done, and I'm just gonna put them on a plate while they cool. And as soon as they're cool, we're just gonna put them on our serving plate for our friends to eat them up. And now you have some super cute, yummy monster treats to serve your friends this Halloween. Thank you guys so much for letting me have this Christine McConnell moment in my life. Like, honestly, I wish I had a Rose to be giving me some sassy comments, but you know, I'm just by myself here, no puppeteers yet. But yeah, this was so much fun. Let me know if you guys want to see more baking and cutesy stuff, because I will do future things, because I love baking and just making cute stuff. You can ask all my friends. Every like holiday or party we have, I'm showing up with something cute. But thank you guys so much for letting me live this moment. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because that would just be really rad of you guys. Also, if you guys recreate these little guys or do your own little spin on it, please tag me on Instagram or Twitter or any of the things you're using, because I would love to see what you guys create out of this. I think this is such a fun and easy thing that you could do and make it your own. You could use any colors you want. You could use other sprinkles. You can do anything. You could even put little hatchets. They don't have to be monsters. They could be anything Halloween-y. I just thought little monsters would be super cute. I just really love Halloween treats. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you stay lovely. Bye!